Hey guys, how's it going? It's me. It's Jess. I'm back. Yeah. So things are going pretty good here. I've kind of peaked up from my cycle of being low and low vibrations for a while. I wanted to talk about that and vibrations and energy vibrations, how and just to let you guys know, like, if for anybody who's new or anything like that, I have had a diagnosis of complex PTSD and borderline and bipolar, which the bipolar is very in remission, like it's not an issue. I also have struggled with OCD in the past, but that label was taken off because I had overcome so far with it and stuff. Um, yeah, I also have physical stuff too. But, anyways, just so you guys know, like, and I've been struggling with mental illness like for like 10 years, and I was in and out of hospital for about 6 years. So, um, and now I'm finally settled down and not in hospital all the time. So, yeah. So, I wanted to talk about vibrations and borderline, and when I say borderline, I mean the label. Like, it's I have to say something to kind of, you know, um, compare. I really think everybody just really struggles. Like, everybody struggles with um, well, first of all, I believe we're all energies and we have different vibrations that we go on and stuff like that. And I do believe that everybody struggles to a degree on different vibrations. Um, for instance, my sister doesn't have a diagnosis of anything, but she still struggles a little bit. So, um, it's just an example of like my partner, it's the same thing. Like, he still struggles with vibrational kind of stuff going on, and he's got to get in check and stuff. But um it's just that I believe for us who have struggled with so much trauma, and because of our past, which is not our fault, we unfortunately go to really low vibrations sometimes, or we run on mainly low vibrations. So the goal in my recovery for me is to get myself to higher vibration, get at a steady pace at a higher vibration. So where I'm at, this last episode I had of a low vibration, I became aware of more things. Each time I have an episode, I'm always coming aware. I always know, I now know that it will get better based on patterns, that it's literally just a matter of getting through it and getting through that depression and that sadness and anger, whatever it is that you're feeling, and just doing the best you can with it. And the best, like, I am doing, like, is pretty good compared to how it was before. And there's improvements. Like, I came out of this last episode and I thought to myself, I didn't hurt myself. I didn't drink. I didn't like lash out on anybody. I didn't like I wasn't really, I was suicidal, but I was able to, like, know that I was going to get better and that I literally just needed to wait it out. Um and like, yeah, and it was just like all my relationships are stable. None of my relationships, yeah, like, they're all the same, but yet, like, I came out of it with none of that being affected, and I was like, wow. Because usually in the past, it's like, it's totally, it would be like a relationship. I'd push and pull or I'd do something, or I'd get angry or throw things or like whatever. But I'm just like, wow. And like, I was still able to keep up with a few things in my life. Not everything I wanted to, but I was still able to keep up with some things and kind of do my part in some things and take care of some responsibilities that I have. And I was, so I can say I'm pretty happy about that. But what I realized, going back to this, what I realized I um what I realized coming out was more so like I knew I had like periods of like being really happy and periods of being low or just really unwell. Um, but I think my third eye had opened up more to more patterns and more things, um, of like what it means, like when I'm high and when I'm in these low vibrational like states. And so typically a high vibrational state for me, and it's different for everybody, and we're all on our journeys in our own ways and stuff, but for me it's a high vibrational um, kind of period for a couple weeks or whatever, sometimes month. It just all depends. Is I feel at one, like with the world. Um, I feel close to people. I feel connected. I I have more energy. I'm able to eat better. Um, Stuff like that. Like I just like that I notice. I have no desire to drink, no desire to really do much but my regular things, and no desire really to like lash out. Um, I become a little bit patient. I become patient, and very understanding and very loving. And the list kind of just goes on how I am, but I don't need as much sleep either. I still sleep like 10 hours, but like I don't have to like take naps or anything like that. Um, I'm a driven person, and I have goals and I want to do it. I want to accomplish things, and I don't really like sit and just like watch anything. Like once in a while I'll watch like something maybe to just chill and like relax, or I'll listen to music or something. Um, but other than that, like I'm busy all the time. I'm like always on the go or busy working on some project or doing something. Um, I don't really, I don't really desire to sit. Like I used to sit. I remember years ago I used to sit for like, oh frig, like I used to just sit for all day and just watch YouTube or Netflix and whatever. And like now it's like when I'm in this like high vibration, it's like it's the last thing I want to do. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy, and like I just weird little things make me so happy, and it's so beautiful, and it's so peaceful, and it's so calm, and it's so flowing. It just goes right with the flow of life. So that's kind of what it's like, when I'm in my high vibration kind of whatever. When I'm in lower vibrations, I'm how do I describe this? I'm experiencing like it usually goes. I get triggered. Important to know, when I'm in high vibrations, I still get triggered, but I can wipe it off like no other, and I can kind of just go move along. But if I get a trigger that's like just I can't do that, then what happens is I'll immediately feel fear because I'll get scared, right? Living in the past. And then I'll feel some anger either for like 10 minutes to like a couple days. I'll be really really irritable, and I'll just be really angry, and like and I'll experience the anger phase, and then the next phase is more of the like sadness, depression, like hopeless kind of um, state. Although it's not fully hopeless for me, but like the hopeless kind of state where um, just a lot of sadness and just a lot of feelings not so great. And um, And yeah, it just sorry, I got distracted. Someone just messaged me. I feel I just feel sad and lonely and empty, and I get all those feelings, and I'll get flashbacks, and I'll get all that kind of stuff, and it'll all come back. And um, each time I go through that episode, I just learn more and more that, like, you know, it gets better. It does, guys. It gets better. I'm Each episode is going smoother and stuff like that, and I'm having longer periods of like high vibrations than low vibrations. And I think I'm gonna do a whole other video on vibrations, um, and like how what I do to avoid a low vibration, and the things that like bring me up and lift me up into a high vibration and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's kind of my look on it in my recovery, and my goal is just to keep working at it, um, and just keep working at learning to keep myself as much as I can in a higher vibration, and when I'm a low vibration, learn how to keep myself going and managing life and responsibilities, as well as to uplift my vibration as much as I can. So it's really, really difficult, and it's going to take a lot of time to really get farther. So just don't be so don't beat yourself up, because I've done this. I still do it sometimes. I beat myself up if I drop into a lower vibration. And then all of a sudden I'm in black and white, all or nothing thinking, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep myself." But don't set those expectations, and don't be too hard on yourself. Uh yeah. Jakey's sleeping beside me, and he's like twitching and making noises. It's really cute. Okay. Leave comments. Um, Leave comments and like and subscribe. And I love you guys. I'll have more videos coming. I don't know if any of that made sense, but kind of trying to put what's in my head out. Sometimes it's hard with this kind of stuff because I have my own way of looking at things. So, Jake's so cute. Okay, love you guys.